I came across this today and thought it was pretty cussing weird. And just on a side note, whenever I made some videos, well, I've talked about Stephen Hawking a few times, and had a commenter comment from somebody. I mean, like a commenter, but I mean, I had someone, I don't remember who, left a comment on one of them one time and said hawking is another way of saying selling something, which it is, and that's a pretty rad catch if you ask me. But anyway, and I think this guy is a physical manifestation of a demon straight from hell. But that's just me. I don't know the guy. I don't have any idea. But, when you have the Bible saying, which I believe, that there are things walking amongst us that aren't who we are and aren't what we are. And so I'm not really convinced that everything and all these people on earth are what are made up of what we're made up of and are us. As crazy as that is. I think that movie They Live, when you got these whatever, the alien, demon, fallen angel, Satan, freaking legion crap walking around with us, we just can't see him. I believe that, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Stephen Hawking appears in a mysterious Times Square ad featuring three, there's your second reference, right, random numbers. 48, 16, and 11. And apparently this was plastered right on Times Square a few days ago, and somebody caught it, right? It's pretty interesting stuff. So 48, 16, and 11. And it's great because these guys could seriously, just like I did that video on that WebDriver torso thing, these guys could be putting out signals, could be putting out whatever you want, codes right in front of our faces, and no one's going to know any different because we're too busy watching football, too busy looking at Kim Kardashian's ass, and too busy getting on Facebook and Twitter talking shit to our friends, family, and celebrities. So I'm just saying that to say that's not possible, I think, is being pretty naive. Now, can I prove it 100%? No, but I think I'm allowed to have an opinion and say that, and I do think that this place, this reality, is a lot more going on than what we are claimed to know and are being told. Okay? So what do these numbers mean? I don't know. I don't really want to sit and rack my brain about it because I've got a lot of stuff going on right now. So I'll just leave that for anyone out here that wants to mess with this. But for whatever reason, when I saw these numbers, that Georgia Guidestone block that mysteriously showed up, whatever, what was it, 2014, 2015, whatever, and then it was taken down because you have your 14, right? Well, here's your 4. Here's your 16. So there's your 4, there's your 6. There's an 8 right there, and then 11, that's 2. But I don't know if that's connected in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that whenever I saw this, I said, some of those numbers I thought were on that Georgia Guidestone block, and they are. So I just thought it was pretty peculiar, if you will, and it means something, okay? And maybe we'll find out it's got something to do with some new theory of his and what have you, even though he knows what's going on. But I'm just saying, maybe it's nothing nefarious, but I diddly doubt it, okay? That's just where I'm coming from. So hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's just something stupid, but these guys just don't mess around and do stuff like that for no reason. So are these things connected? I don't know. I'll just leave it for you to mess with if anybody's interested. So thanks to everybody for watching. Thank you to my subscribers, as always, for the support. It means a lot to me. Really does. See ya on the next video.